is Jane at Green Side Up. Today we're going to talk about post-storm / fall care for your yards. I'm going to start out. When I was a child, I lived in South Dakota, and my mother was a clean freak. We had to clean the house every single week. Every week, I tell you. And in the spring and fall, we had to do big cleanings. Not only did you have to clean in the house, you had to go outside to the yard, raking leaves, cleaning up debris in the gardens. Oh my goodness. Well, as an adult, I understand that. So today we're going to talk a little bit about cleaning up your yards after the summer. Many of you have had big events through the summer. Big rains, big winds, big storms that have come through, and they have wreaked havoc in your yards. And we're going to talk just a little bit about how to clean up that mess, how to make calm from the chaos. I know that you wish that that garden fairy would appear spontaneously through the night, would have everything cleaned up, but alas, you open the curtains in the morning and there's your yard still sitting just as messy as it was when you went to bed. I have a little list of things that you can do to kind of help, organize things in your mind. Number one, always think safety first. If you are looking out in your yard, if there are down power lines, if there are precariously hanging big branches, be very, very careful. Wait until it is safe to go out in your yard. Number two, make 3 piles: vegetation, garbage, and construction debris. Always when you're doing your piles, if you're putting them out by the street, stay away from your mailbox and from fire hydrants and other things like that. Number 3, start cleaning. You're going to think big to small, high to low. It does absolutely no good to meticulously rake your yard if you have a tree branch that is dead and dropping leaves with every little branch or every little breeze that you get. Number 4, check your yard and your garden for damaged plants. If you, for instance, see a branch that is damaged, you want to cut it off just below where that damage is at, so that you've got new growth, healthy growth that can come up. Anytime that you have any kind of disease or bugs that have been going on in your yard, you want to make sure that those leaves are cleaned up and thrown not into a compost but into garbage. You don't want that spread to plants next year. Fall is an excellent time to do some winterizing as long as you're doing cleanup. Perennials especially are going to die back as the weather gets cooler. We've had one little frost here in North Carolina. Some of you have already had snow. I'm so glad I'm not in the north anymore. And it is truly much easier to clean up your leaves when they're brown from the cold. It's just kind of a psychological thing. It's hard to clean up these pretty green things, but brown stuff, no problem. Get them cleaned up, throw them away. Number 5, this is a great time if you want to plant spring bulbs, tulips, daffodils, hyacinths. Those are the bulbs that you would be planting right now. You're never going to be able to find those bulbs in the spring. You have to plant them in the fall. Number 6, this is a good time to winterize your lawns. You can do a winterizer fertilizer and just get them all cleaned up for spring. Number 7, if you had salt water or any type of biomaterial that would have come into your lawns, into your gardens, make sure that you get your soil tested to make sure that it is safe to plant in. These are just a few tips to help you get ready for winter. This is Jane at Green Side Up and Green Biz, wishing you help from those garden fairies. Goodbye.